Martin Solveig from Paris, and you're listening to Evo and RST.
Good morning and greetings from London, Martin. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you very much.
What have you been up to?
Well, I've been a bit quiet. You know, it's the end of the year time. It's a family time, and a bit the same for everyone, I guess. So it's quite cool. Ready to rock 2010 now.
Okay, cool. Leading on to 2010, and of course you're going to be in London this Saturday to play at Matter. What can we expect from your set?
Probably something a little bit unexpected. Well, I mean, especially regarding the set and the music, the tracks and everything, because otherwise it would be boring, right? And also, I'm not playing in London very often, so I get I have the chance to play some different sets, and I really love the English crowd, because it's the people there are really into their music, and so it allows the DJ to go a little further. So I'm looking forward to that.
Perfect. England loves you, Martin. Now I'm going to take you back to where it all started, and you were born and raised initially on classical music. How did you then get into dance music?
Probably as a teenager, when I wanted to say fuck the classical music, which is normal. You know, when you're 13, 14, you know, you want to reject the things that you've been taught. So I started with acid house and techno from Detroit, which is quite nasty when you come from Chopin and Mozart.
It's a complete contrast.
Yeah, it's actually, when you really think about it, it's not that much of a contrast, especially if the Detroit techno has something very classical in it, but of course the arrangement is a bit less baroque.
Okay, yeah, no, completely understand. So, was it a kind of rebellious thing, or?
Yeah, probably. And then I started to really get the different flavors of electronic music. I was also a lot into, and I was I think probably a kid like everyone, you know, listening to the kid music, you know, like hip hop and a little bit of pop, a little bit of everything. And but I even before that I had really a big interest for Prince music.
Yeah.
And so I was listening in my Walkman when I was really a kid, Alphabet Street and all the albums from the late 80s, and so probably I had a little bit of a training on that side as well.
Okay, cool. So, of course, on from there, you went on to produce a track by the name of Madan, which sold over 100,000 copies, but rockin' music actually rocked you into international stardom. What was the concept behind this track?
Rockin' music?
Oui, yes.
Well, I'm not really sure there is a concept behind the track, honestly. You know, just every track we try to make something interesting and different from the other, and to add a little brick on the wall, and also sometimes to make the wall moving a little bit. But the main thing about rocking music is I was really at that time a member of the classical house community, and I didn't want to work on a vocal that would sound too much classical, and so I rewrote this vocal more as something between pop and R&B and everything, and it's probably the reason why it got a little bit of attention across the board, because it was simply different. I guess it's the key.
Of course. Now, it didn't just stop there. You went on to produce Everybody, Jealousy, Something Better and Rejection, all of which kept you in our high regard. Is there a key to making a big track?
It's just where you want to go. Of course, if you do a pop track, like Rejection, for example, or C'est la vie, or things like that, well, then you have the chance to meet the pop market if it's good, you know, and if it's not good, then it's just not good. And of course, if you do a dark instrumental track and you just wanted to play it in the late hours of a DJ set and things like that, if it's a good one, it will be played at that time and that's it. But it won't go on the radio and things like that. So that's the only thing. That's the only thing you can say from the beginning. But then the magic is that most of the time the people just take it as they hear it, and they take it somewhere or not, and that's the magic of music.
Okay, so I'm going to keep you in the studio, Martin, very quickly. Is there a piece of studio kit you can't live without?
One, it's very basic. It's one thing I really can't live without is my headphones. The Sennheiser HD25. I think those headphones they saved my life, in many occasions when I was in studios that I didn't really know, and so you of course you get used to a certain sound and everything. But I think those headphones are absolutely amazing. They have the best sound ever, and I think there's nothing that can compete on the market.
Okay, Martin, do you have a very memorable moment playing as a DJ?
I have many, which is good.
Just one?
Probably there's always this thing I mentioned, which is the final set of Field Day, which is a big festival in Australia for New Year's Day. Yeah. And it's quite unbelievable, the number of people you get, because it's more than 40,000 people.
Wow.
And the vibe is so relaxed, so laid back, and also a little bit fierce, with the good energy, but with no aggressivity, and it's really something very, very, very bizarre. Of course, it's like New Year's Day, and it's 30 degrees, and everyone is wearing swimming suits and everything, which is very exotic for us living in Europe.
Of course.
But this is a special one for sure.
Well, I'm sure there's many ladies in bikinis drawing your attention.
Sure. Sometimes they definitely take the bra off, to show their appreciation of the party. If they put the bra back on, then it means you missed something.
That means you're not playing well enough, Martin.
Exactly.
Okay, so what can we expect from Martin Solveig in the future?
I've started a couple of new things now, and there's one thing I'd like to try in 2010, which is collaboration with other producers. That's something I've done a lot in the past with time, and I got some good vibe and good connection with a few guys that I like, and so I'm thinking maybe to try to make some collaboration production. That would be interesting.
Okay, so you're at liberty to reveal anything at all?
Of course. I mean, I've talked about that with Late Night Luke, which is a very good friend, Fede Legrand, Bloody Beetroots, and also even some guys that I don't know a lot, but I really like their work, like Fake Blood or Calvin Harris or that kind of guy. But I don't know what will happen or not. It's just sometimes it's an occasion. I have my new studio normally rebuilt in a couple of months, because I've moved everything, but now I have a nice place. Yeah. So probably I'll be able to send invitations.
Okay, well, we look forward to receiving our invitation, and of course keeping our ears to the ground for some new collaborations.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, just finally wrapping up, if you hadn't become a DJ or a producer of music, what would Martin Solveig be doing now?
That's a fantastic question. I was asking myself sometime.
Voila.
I guess probably something really boring, like probably something like probably a marketing guy, because I had some business school and things like that. But other than that, I mean I don't know, maybe the guy who sells flowers. Or photographer. I don't know. I think if it's really not creative, I would really have a problem. So probably photographer would be better.
Completely understood. Well, we're very glad indeed that you ended up in music.
Thanks, that's nice.
Okay, well, it's been an absolute pleasure speaking with you, Martin, and of course we look forward to seeing you on Saturday.
Thank you so much. I'll be in good shape. I promise that.
Evo RST.com